Like hundreds of workers arriving for their shifts today, Dave Shepherd was sent home.
We've all been sent home to spend the evening with our families and just see what we're going to do.
Dave has worked at the plant for 19 years. He found out it was closing down on social media before he started his late shift yesterday.
The main feeling in there last night was anger. And then towards the end of the shift, quite solemn. It's probably one of the worst shifts I've spent in there in 19 years.
Thousands of miles away at a press conference in Tokyo, the decision to close Swindon was confirmed this morning. Not because of Brexit, he said, but because of a change in the global car industry.
This is a change in direction towards making electrified vehicles away from conventional engines and moving to something that is going to be Honda's foundation for the future.
The UK car industry was at its peak in 2016 with more than 1.7 million cars produced. In 2 years, it's fallen to 1.5 million. And investment in the UK car industry is also down. In 2013, it was at £5.8 billion. Now it's at a 6-year low, with less than £1 billion being spent on the industry. Honda says investing in Swindon doesn't make sense. It'll spend money abroad, where it makes most of its vehicles. This decision may not be about Brexit, but bosses at Honda have already said that a no deal would cost tens of millions of pounds. This factory will close for 6 days in April because of Brexit. And while we don't know the finer details of what Brexit Britain will look like, we now know it won't include a Honda car manufacturing plant in Swindon. Speaking after a meeting with businesses this morning, the business secretary linked Honda's announcement with a need for certainty.
Right across manufacturing industry, I think it is absolutely essential that we come to an agreement and that we have a deal, that we end the uncertainty that is something that manufacturers in the conference today have been very clear affects them all.
Brexit aside, the fact is this plant and its 3,500 workers don't feature in Honda's future plans. Stacey Foster, ITV News, Swindon.